Play surges forward. Possibility!
Welcome to Retro Football. We have a treat for you today. You can see there, FIFA International Soccer on, Dave.
The 3DO, so quite an interesting version that was requested, because you're probably thinking, Dave, Mike, you've done FIFA International Soccer before. Why are you doing it again? Because we actually got a really awesome request, didn't we, from a viewer?
Yeah, from one of my lovely subscribers asked for FIFA International Soccer. The 3DO version. I have never played this before, Dave.
I have played it before. It's one of the few games I've actually got for my real 3DO.
So let's soak up this amazing FMV there, guys. It's quite impressive. Here are the options. Now, unfortunately, me and Dave, or Dave and I, will not be playing this two-player. We did test this menu before recording this footage, and Dave, explain why we can't do this two-player.
So, I think there's a problem with the RetroArch core for the 3DO, because if any of you have ever played a 3DO, to get multiple players, you had to daisy chain the controllers together. There was only one port on the 3DO console itself, and I think that is missing from RetroArch.
Sure, because I can do this.
But I can't control any of the other controls.
So it must be an issue, like you say, with the daisy chain.
Yes.
So it's going to be me playing, guys. And we're going to have a look at this. Me against the CPU. I'm Italy. I've chose Denmark for the CPU. Again, guys, bear in mind, I've never played this game. Or rather, I've never played this version on the 3DO. And, okay, there's the scouting report. Thanks for that. Let's see what camera views we've got here first.
Yeah.
So we've got telly.
This will be interesting, because the 3DO controls, just to quickly interrupt Mike, the 3DO controls are A, B, and C, and it's going to be quite interesting to figure out what all the buttons do in this game. I'm glad you've told the viewers about that. I think I'm going to go with Telecam. Yeah, that's what I normally use when I play this game. So, straight away, any of you that have played FIFA 96 on PlayStation, Saturn, and PC will think, oh, this looks very, very similar to FIFA 96. I've got a sneaky suspicion this was a precursor to FIFA 96, an engine test, if you like.
Oh, bloody hell. Mike Swanson! So, I assume, mate, that player names are fake.
They are fake. So here you go. You get a lovely replay, so you can see just how the CPU scored past you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's saved my camera, you know. Let's have a look.
Yeah,
God, you've got to use the start button for everything.
Yeah, you have. Typical 3DO. Yeah, it has done. It's just when it does some transitions, the camera doesn't always go the way you want it to. There we go. Now it has. You're going the wrong way.
I know. I just wanted to get a feel of the passing, but man, they're pressing like Klopp's Liverpool. Okay, so that's long pass.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was just trying to get a feeling of the passing, mate. You know me, I always go backwards quite a lot. I'm a bit Van Gaal like that, but it's okay. It feels decent. It's just hard as balls. I didn't see any difficulty options. I probably missed that, but
yeah, it is quite difficult actually. But it's a good game. It's one of those that when I first played this, I thought, wow, we didn't get this on any other systems. It was only on the 3DO, as in this particular version of the game. Despite things like PCs being capable of playing this back in those days.
Oh, what a save! Yeah, mate, this is decent. I will say it's a tad quick. Now, modern FIFA games, we always complain that they're a tad quick. But around this time, FIFA wasn't extremely fast, was it? On the other systems, it was a decent pace on the SNES and the Amiga, even though the Amiga was bad.
Yeah, it was. I remember playing FIFA International Soccer and FIFA 96 on the Mega Drive a lot, and they were good. The pace of those was decent. But also, just to go back to FIFA 96 on PS1 and Saturn, they are also pretty good too. So if you like this in a future Retro Football, we'll look at that. We'll look at FIFA 96 on those next-gen systems.
Mate, that sounds amazing to me, doing that, yeah.
It's very similar to this, but slower, Mike. FIFA 96 on those is a slower-paced game.
The first thing that I've noticed with this is, whoa, that was a risky pass from me there.
Yeah.
Is how what is the word I'm looking for here? How in your face the CPU is. All the fouls we're getting so far.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? I think Konami need to take a bit of a note of this for good old eFootball. Sorry, I keep mentioning eFootball. It's a sore subject.
It's a valid point. It is a valid point, mate. eFootball, because the lack of fouls in modern football, single player gaming, the AI fouling you, it's been getting less and less over the years. I'm finding this difficult to play. I like it. I like this challenge. Wow. Whoa, my days.
The only thing I will say, and again, I'm going back to different versions of this game, there was a PC version of the game which I actually had back in the good old days that had commentary from the late, great Tony Gubber. It was the same as the 16-bit version, so it was the same as the Mega Drive version of the game from a gameplay perspective. Why hasn't this got commentary? This is the thing that always baffled me.
Yeah, because it's disc, isn't it? It's CD.
Yeah, it is. But no commentary, which is strange.
Very strange that, because it's got the capability.
Yeah, exactly. FIFA 96 has got one of your favourite commentators of all time as its commentator.
Okay, what?
John Motson.
Yes.
Yeah.
The keeper should be reaching for his Valium after that.
In fact, anybody that's played FIFA 96, I'm going to slightly spoil it for them now with the commentary. You'll hear John Motson go, "Oh!" a lot in that game, and it cracks me up every time.
The crowd sounds fantastic. I like the visuals look decent. That the pitch texture is just nice, clean and simple. It looks like dark green grass, because some of these games you play, guys, old and new football gaming, and the developers completely get the pitch textures wrong.
They do, absolutely. And bear in mind, this is on a 3DO, and the 3DO emulator hasn't got any sort of upscaling that I've switched on. So this is pretty damn close to how it looks on a 3DO console.
I like it, mate. I like this a lot. I'm struggling. I can't get the ball near their goal. I haven't had a shot on target. It would take me some time adjusting and getting used to this, but I really like it. I like the physics of the goalkeeper, his animations, the saves he's making are varied in this little time I've spent with it. Look at that.
Yeah, it's really, really good. You've got the same feelings I had. When I first fired this up, when I got my 3DO to work, the one from Japan, I loved it. I thought, this is really good. It reminds me of FIFA 96. It's really playable, even to this very day, which I'm sure people will laugh at, but it is.
No, I don't think people will, mate. I think the people who enjoy, what I say, the series that we make, enjoy these older football games, and I think many people will respect and appreciate this game. It's cool. It's a good game. I've said this before. We featured some really good classic football games on this series, like PES 3 and PES 5, but we've also featured some really, really bad games. This is kind of not quite up there with PES 3, PES 5, etc., guys, but it's good. It's really, really enjoyable to play.
Yeah, it is. It's a rare gem on the 3DO, I think.
Yeah. And the 3DO, we do need to feature more of its content on Retro Football and on the Old School series, and we will, guys. It's another console that I don't have any memories with, because I never owned one, and where I lived, I never knew anyone who owned a Panasonic 3DO.
Just a 3DO. For us, it would have been predominantly Panasonic, but likewise, there was no one I knew when we were much, much younger in those days that had a 3DO that I knew.
And as the Brazilian drums kick in, guys, even though Brazil aren't playing, we're going to leave you there to enjoy the rest of your day or evening. As always, I'm going to score, am I? Here we go. Go on.
Is he going to take a... what's he doing?
I flicked it up. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. And look out for more content coming straight down the internet into your homes very soon. Take care.